How's it going, guys? My name is Just Weavile and welcome to my channel where we try to bring out the potential of every Pokemon available. Today's battle is a pretty good one against Evney from the Pokemon Battle Hub Discord and their awesome team. We go face to face with a Meowscarada who doesn't care about no bug weaknesses. Can we win this one? Let's get started. And the battle begins. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. So they're going to lead off with Oomph, which is the Torkoal. I get it because the cry sounds like Oomph. I think anyway, it sounds a bit like it. They are a white smoke variant, so they're not a sun variant, which makes sense because they don't really have a sun team. We're probably going to see a Stealth Rock here. I'm going to go for a Taunt because I don't want Stealth Rocks up. I know I have Fortress for Rapid Spinning, but I still don't want them up if I can help it. So they fell for the Taunt, which is awesome. They go for a Lava Plume, which might burn us. Doesn't burn us, that's great. So knowing they're going to go for a Lava Plume again, more than likely, I'm going to go for a U-turn, get on out of there, and there is also the chance that they switch out into Meowscarada, take the Earthquake or the Skarmory. They do withdraw. They don't get smacked in the face of an Earthquake, which makes a lot of sense. And they're going to do Glint Hawk, which is going to be the Skarmory. Yes, the Skarmory comes in nice and shiny as well. We go for that U-turn, breaking a Sturdy, and this gives us an opportunity to go into our Raichu. However, they are a weak armor set, which is going to boost their speed, so that kind of changes things. So let's see how this plays out with Raichu, or we could alternatively go into Dragapult and Flamethrower this thing. I'm pretty sure Dragapult will still outspeed. I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to go to Dragapult now. Lycanroc comes in. This way, there isn't much that can switch in on Dragapult. So I'm going to go for that Flamethrower right now and just try and get some damage off of this Skarmory. I should outspeed, but because Skarmory is going to be base 70, I think. Yeah, we do outspeed, which is great. Flamethrower comes through. That's going to nearly take out the Skarmory, which is fantastic. As they pop their weakness policy. Okay. That's pretty cool. And they go for the Iron Head, which is going to do not enough to KO us, but enough to make me worried. Let's go for a Shadow Ball now. They withdraw because they want to... That makes sense. They've got a couple of things they can switch in onto a Flamethrower. They're going to go into Booger, which is the Gastrodon. We go for a Shadow Ball. That's going to do a bit of damage. Nothing too drastic, I don't think. Yeah, not a lot of damage, really. As they are leftovers, which is good to know. Very good to know. And this is the thing that we want to weaken. So I'm going to go for... Just switch out. They might go for a Toxic, predicting the switch. To be honest with you. So that's a problem. I could also just drop a Draco on this thing. I think I'll drop a Draco on this thing and then switch out. We missed Draco, which is very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. And they go for a Surf, which takes us out. So that's unfortunate, to say the least. Now, if we go into Heracross here, how likely is it that they switch out? Expecting like a Bullet Seed or something along those lines. I think I'll go into Heracross now and just see whether they do switch out or not. And I'll go for a substitute. So Heracross comes in. We go for a substitute every single time here. Because A, they might go for a Toxic. Because we haven't shown we have Flame Orb. Which means we're not a Guts variant. And B, they're probably going to switch out. They do switch out. To what type? What are they going to switch into though? Glint Hawk? That's fine. Skarmory can come in all at once. We know this Skarmory set is pretty much a offensive set. So getting a substitute up is going to be great for us. Because it means anything they bring in after this, we're going to be able to hit with something really good. So obviously we're going to go for a knockoff to KO. We're not going to waste our substitute going for a Focus Punch. So we go for a knockoff. Still KOs even though they haven't got an item. I thought it would. It was a bit risky, that was, because they haven't got an item. So that's like a 60 base power move without an item. So Dralistico comes in. That's going to be the Dragapult, right? So this thing can have Infiltrator. It can have Infiltrator. Which means it might be able to hit past the substitutes. So, if we assume, looking at the squad, I would say this thing's probably going to be special or physical. I don't think it's a support one. I think I'm going to switch into a Alomomola here. So, I'm going to withdraw Heracross. You did pretty good there, Chief. I didn't think about the Infiltrator until you sent out the Dragapult, but it's fine. Alomomola comes in. They are going to Terra. What type are they going to Terra into, though? What type are they going to tear into? They go. Steel. Okay, so I could have gone for that Focus Punch, maybe. Could have gone for Focus Punch, maybe. As they go for a Dragon Darts. Now, if the Dragon Darts would have hit me, it would have broken the substitute on the first one and then probably KO'd us on the second one. So I'm kind of glad that we didn't do what we did. So let's go for a flip turn here. They go for another Dragon Darts. That's fine. That's going to do not enough to KO us, even if they get a crit on the second one, which they don't. We go for a flip turn. We're going to get on out of there because we know it's physical now, so we can't really stay with a low molar. And we'll go into something else. We'll go into Landorus Therian. Like I said, this could be an infiltrator one, so I'm going to go for the Intimidate, but they are clear body, which is good to know. However, I feel like we're in a good position to go for an Earthquake if we want to. Now that the Skarmory's gone, nothing really wants to take an Earthquake, so I'm going to go for it. They go for a Dragon Darts anyway, which isn't going to KO us because we're a physically defensive Landorus. And we get a nice clean Earthquake off, which should KO because Landorus is pretty powerful. As it does, Dragapult goes down. Awesome. So with that thing gone, we managed to get a sub up on the Heracross again. That's going to be pretty clutch. Jonkler comes in. That's going to be the Meowscarada. So this thing is a problem. Now, we do have Rocky Helmet. Is it worth letting Landorus go down? I'm looking at the team and I'd say yes, probably. I'll try and get my Stealth Rocks up just in case. They might only get one hit with the Triple Axle if they go for a Triple Axle. They go for a Flower Trick, though, and there is a good chance this thing's choiced. So that's fine. I don't mind Landorus going down here. So with Landorus down and out, we can go into our Heracross now. Which is great. So let's go Heracross now. There we go. Hercules comes in. And they can either stay in. Oh, look, we're flying because we sent it out after Landorus. I'm going to try and go for another substitute. I know we can take Flower Trick. We don't know whether this thing's choiced or not. It's a gamble. They go for a Flower Trick again. That's going to definitely do a bit of damage. Telling me they may be banded. So they get the crit, obviously. We get the Salic Berry, though. We get the Salic Berry. Boosting our speed. They've just said misclick in the chat. But it works out for them anyway because we can't make a substitute now. However, we can go for a Mega Horn now that we outspeed them and just take them out. So Mega Horn comes through. Down goes Meowscarada, which is fine. Awesome stuff. Unf comes in, which is going to be the Torkoal, which is nice and shiny. I kind of want to just stay in and go for a knockoff because we're not going to be able to set up a substitute anymore. We have got the Salad Berry plus a Moxie boost. Do we go for a knockoff here? I think we go for a knockoff here. We'll just let Heracross go down here. It's done its job. Done its job. Heracross did really well. The eject pack's there. They go for a Lava Flame. I'm assuming they have Overheat as well, if they've got a eject pack. But Hercules goes down. And if you didn't know, White Smoke stops status drops, but it doesn't stop them if they're self-inflicting, like with Overheat or Dragapult, Draco Meteor. If you didn't know already, which you probably did. Right, let's go Raichu. Let's go Raichu. Let's see if Raichu can do some stuff. It outspeeds everything on the team remaining. And we're going to go for a Nasty Plot. Let's see what this thing wants to do. They haven't switched out for a start, which is crazy because I thought they would expect a Surf. They go for an Earth Power. It's going to sting quite a bit, and it does KO the Raichu with a critical hit. Whether the crit mattered or not, I don't know. Raichu doesn't get to do diddly squat though, and Torkoal gets 2 kills. We have these Pokemon left. Alright, let's go into Palindrome now. And we'll go for a Scold, I guess. See if we can. They withdraw. Are they going to go Gastrodon for that Storm Drain? Booger, that's going to be the Gastrodon, right? Probably. Yeah, Scold comes through. It's going to get the Storm Drain, which is unfortunate. And we have no way of KOing this thing. Unfortunately, unless we expect an Earth Power and go for a Miracle here. I think we can live an Earth Power, so I'm going to go for the Miracle now. They go for the Earth Power, that's fine. We are going to live that, of course. And we go for that Miracle, which is going to do a bit more damage to them. Now, if we assume they're going to go for they're not going to attack us here, which I don't think they will, then we should go for a Play Rough. I'm going to go for the Play Rough now. Why not Terra? Play Rough comes through, does no damage, but it's still damage nonetheless. Lowering their attack, none of that matters, and they go for a Stealth Rock this time, which is fine. Next turn, they're probably going to go for a Miracoat, if I had to guess. I should have done this in the first place because it would have 2-hit KO, but I'm going to go for another Play Rough with Terra Fairy. Just because it'll KO the Gastrodon from here, hopefully. But also, because I know they're going to go for a Recover, so I can't go for a Miracoat, so we're going to have to go for a Play Rough. So Play Rough is boosted by Terra. Oh, I should have Oh, Earth Power, that's fine. We can take that. We take those. We take those. Gonna go for another play rough. We don't miss, which is fortunate. And that takes out the Gastrodon, which is awesome. So we've Gastrodon out of the way. We've got a Torkoal and we've got a Delphox left, which I'm hoping Alomomola can handle. So Delphox comes in. Nice and shiny. We're going to have to go into Forretress here. We'll go to Forretress. So we'll withdraw, go to Forretress. Hopefully they go for a fire attack here or something and just KO us. That'd be the ideal situation. The unideal situation is a Nasty Plot's come in. But looking at the reigning Pokemon, I don't think they need to Nasty Plot. They go for a Flamethrower. That's going to take out Forretress, no doubt. Yep. Incinerates my Forretress to a crisp, which is fine. Honestly, I don't mind. Now, hopefully we've got enough health left. So I'm going to go into Palindrome now. And even though we get Stealth Rock Chip, I'm fairly confident that we can go for a Miracle here. They might use the opportunity to set up. I'm going to go for a Flip Turn expecting a Carmine or a Nasty Plot. Because they're going to expect the Miracle, right? They go for the Flamethrower. Should have gone for a Miracle there, but it's fine. Then you go for a Flip Turn. Does no damage. I really thought they would set up there. But no, we go for a Flip Turn. They're going to KO with a Flamethrower. So, GG. That was a pretty fun one. I did enjoy that. That was a good game. Nice little long one. So, GG. I did enjoy that.